Good morning, beautiful. I hope that this finds you well rested, ready to begin your day. This is your Daily Tarot and Oracle, your daily insight on life and love for April 25th, 2022, also being timeless. So wherever you're catching this in time, this could be probably really relevant or horribly irrelevant, somewhere on the spectrum. But anyways, I'm here for you, so let's see what's up. This is a general collective reading. Never force these readings to fit your life. Also, if a reading is causing you absolute terror and fear, or it just is completely going against your gut, never force those readings to fit your life. If something isn't sitting with you, and even if you can't put a finger on it, don't go along with it. These are general and collective. I hope that this makes sense, but it's not going to make sense to everybody. So feel free to just watch this or discard it. If you do have questions about booking a private session and see what services I provide, I do have an email address that's in the description. I'm also on the social platforms as at Raising Svak. So, okay, there's a new spam account out there, which is at Raising Evik. Super close to mine. It's just they took out the S. So mine is at RAISINGSEVAK. That's it. No spaces, no underscores, no punctuation. That's it. So if you have any questions or if you want to reach out, say hello, let me know where you are in the world, look for me at those places. What I'm seeing in the cards is you are probably somebody's biggest teacher and somebody is coming towards you. There's an apology that's headed your way. Somebody, it feels like they had hurt you or they had run away from you in the past, or maybe they've been standoffish with you. This is very impulsive of them, and they were aware that there was something about you that you made them face about themselves that made them really uncomfortable. You made them grow. They're aware of that. What you did was really put them in a place of self-check. This was not something that they were prepared for. Hyper emotional. Probably good that they went away for a hot minute so they didn't lash out. If they did lash out, super sorry. But somebody's coming towards you wanting to start something different. They want to apologize. They want to take a different route. They are very caring. They're nurturing. It seems like they were scared. Again, if it's abusive, toxic, or legal, I'm not encouraging those relationships, whether it's platonic or romantic. This is excluding any of those. So what I'm seeing here is really wanting to talk this out. They know that they were in the wrong. They know that they did something wrong. And it was all based off of fear. They haven't been able to let you go. They haven't forgotten about you. And honestly, they don't want to hold anything back. So I see a major series of information, confessions, truth coming out. They were probably a little bit of a keister. They were probably being a little bit of a butt towards you. And this, honestly, I wouldn't blame you if you told them to go F themselves, and neither would they. But they're coming towards you in a docile kind of way to let you know that, first off, they miss you. And whatever the connection is, they have a love for you. I'm going to say it like that. It's a genuine feeling of a certain type of love with you. So I see that this is going to be a really slow start. I do see blossoming and potential happening here. There's a sense of security, there's focus, it's grounded, nurturing, a sense of willpower, a sense of discipline. And again, I think that you initially caused this reflection in them and they kind of couldn't handle it. This is a major lesson for them. The fact that they are even coming forward to apologize, huge step for them. I know that it's like, well, what? But honestly, this is so different than whatever they had done in the past. I don't think that they really put themselves in a place to fully understand and admit that they were wrong. So what I'm seeing here is the fact that I don't think that they were able to either talk to you or message you for a while. There was a block in them. I don't think that they could have forced themselves to reach out. And again, I think that they felt kind of exposed by you. They're not used to that. They're used to kind of more superficial crap where they can just kind of be done with it. I love that you caused that kind of trigger to whoever this was. Again, this could be platonic, it could be romantic, whatever the angle of the connection is for you, but somebody is coming back to apologize. So, I'm being pulled to this deck, so, which deck is this? Let's see, which one is this? Not Starseed Oracle. Orchid Light, there you go. Oh, yes, thing. Inner Temple, devotion, tune into your heart. This person really wants to be around you. They want to be with you. They want to be in your world. Trust your path. If you knew that you would be supported, what would you do? So I was thinking about what the heck could this person even want to tell you? I don't think that they kind of had the unconditional or the kind of support where there was no hidden motive. I don't think that you had a hidden motive in connecting with this person. And I don't think that you gave them any sort of excuses as to why they can't get anything done in their life. So you live in a world of possibilities, moving forward. Let's see what can be done on this path. This person, I don't think, was that exposed to that kind of mindset, paradigm, mentality. And again, oh no, what could you be hiding? Major projections from the past and who this person had in their life, because a lot of promises, it seems, made by people in the past with spins of ulterior motives or complete fall through, nothing be held in place. So for you not to actually give that impression or be that type of person in their life, that freaked them out, because what are you playing at, you sicko? No, it's not to that degree, but it did cause them panic. Share your voice. Come out of the cave, persecution and expression. And let's see. Then we have the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Do something to change your energy. This person really wants to grow. They want to move forward, not even with you. Not with just you. It's not just about you and them, or what this connection could be. They really want to move forward and live up to their potential. You spark such a light in this person. I flippin' love this. If you haven't met this person yet, if this is not somebody who you've already dealt with, I am super curious as to who this is going to be in your life. But you are helping this person find a sense of purpose in their life. And they need to know that this is completely possible, that they're not going to be punished or cast away by doing this. I flippin' love it. Where's my lip balm? Hiding behind my body armor drink. Yeah, that's right. I'm trying these things. Actually, this one's good. It's caffeine and electrolytes. And no, there's no product placement. I just happen to be moving things around and I'm awkward. Okay? Okay. Okay, you. So what does this person's higher self want you to know, as besides they know that they're being an arse, or that they were an arse? All right, getting the Angel Therapy Oracle from, all right, so this might be some level of intimacy. They really do love you. They have a love for you. Now this might be the beginning stages of love, but you make them see the sweetness in life, and you have been incredibly grounding for them. You make them feel like a kid again. I don't think that they have really realized that you were listening all along to them, and you did not cause chaos in their life. So the chaos, the upset that has occurred was their own doing, because you offered calm, you offered understanding, and you offered a listening ear. And you did this authentically too. Let me bring you up. Here we go. So again, I don't think that this person, the fact that you made them feel a sense of peace and relaxation. When somebody's been in chaos or fight or flight for such a long time, when they start to experience a sense of consistency, soothing honesty, being completely transparent. That's alien. So they are saying that you made them feel completely at peace. You made them feel a sense of love and appreciation, that you made them feel like a kid again. And they know that this was in the beginning stages. This is early stages, whatever the connection is. And hold on, there's something in regard to listening. Listening and what was the other one? Nature. They want to have a new beginning with you. You have forced them to accept who they are, what their own current limitations are, and what the groundwork would be moving forward. So this is stuff that their higher self wants to tell you, and also they kind of want that support again. Now, I know that this isn't going to be something that's freely given. Somebody has something that they have to prove, because when things started to get a little intense, again, not a negative thing, somebody, they kind of dodged, didn't they? Like, they ran. I don't even feel like they dodged a bullet with you. It was just like they were dodging. Okay. So, what is Spirit's insight on what their higher self wants to tell you? Caution, look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. So, while all seems to be well in Wonderland, take a minute. This is saying be cautious with each other, be cautious to just throw yourself back into it. You have an important life purpose involving communications and the arts. Please don't allow your insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. So it looks like there's going to be some triggers in getting to talk to this or build this connection again. Don't let that stop you. Caution is warranted. You need to figure out what these triggers are, because them coming back, I don't think is something that you expected either. Chances are you used to people just being gone. Isn't that just the worst? Doesn't that suck? All right, well, it's been real. Oh crap, they're coming back. Time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. Spirit's saying, all right, great that they're coming back to talk. Tell them to take a seat in the waiting room, because you're in some appointments right now with yourself. So what can you do to take care of yourself? This is saying, listen, yes, there is an important purpose for this connection. Yes, you guys are going to be connected moving forward to whatever, your guys' purpose is. But before you jump into that, it would be against yourself to just launch yourself into this. You need to gain trust, and also you need to look at your own triggers with them coming back, because this is going to be quite the trigger happy time. How can you take care of yourself right now? And I'm being pulled to, all right, what deck is this again? Angel Therapy. There you go. You need to cut all cords. Not with who we're talking about. You need to cut cords with who you're connecting this person to be in your life, because chances are the triggers that are coming up are connected to people who have done irreversible pain, damage, hurt to you. And this could be something that you might be tempted to project onto them. I can't say crap to you. Don't think that I'm like, spiritually advanced. No, you are definitely working on your spiritual education right now. But the whole point with reconciliation and ascension in the connection is you have to level up, and to level up you have to let go of what these anchors were. So this person who's coming in is not those people who had hurt you in the past. I know that there's a trigger point of what their action was that is leading you to believe that, put a familiar face on a newer body, but that's not fair to you, and it's definitely not fair to them, and this doesn't need to keep going around like that. You need to actually get in tune with yourself and shield your energy. And then we have the integrity, we have twin flame and earth angel, but also solar plexus chakra. And I feel like that's enough from that particular deck. So this is very much a deep soul contract connection that is at play right here. And you are here to elevate the energy of the collective. So you're in your place in this big web of soul, spirit, energetic connection. You need to find your tune. I do feel like this is actually something I've been talking about with a lot of clients recently. In the last week, I was talking with, I think, 3 clients who have their energy field super far stretched out. And it's not just the fact that it's even stretched out far. It's not like, oh, there it is. Everything that is in that radius of your energy field that's stretched out, you are giving energy to and receiving energy from. And some things happen to be a void, which means that you are getting absolutely nothing but suction from that. And it is absolutely, without question, draining. So I'm actually going to give you some, I don't know, advice, homework, however you want to look at it. Get into a comfortable position, whatever position that is for you, as long as you're not operating heavy machinery or supposed to be attending to something that is your obligation. I want you to get into a comfortable position with your eyes closed, and I want you to start imagining and picturing your energy and how this is coming off of the body. Now I want you to take note of the color, the texture of it, and I want you to start following it to the very edge of itself. So for some of you, this might be a few inches. Some of you, this might be a few feet. For some of you, this might be a stinking soccer field, for God's sakes. But I want you to take note of how it changes as it gets to the very tip of its extension. And I want you to see what is in that energy field. Well, with your mind's eye, keep your eyes closed. And I want you to see exactly what you are getting from those objects in that radius and what you are giving out to them. And I want you to start to separate as you pull this energy field of yours in. I want you to separate your energy from whatever the opposing energy is. And I want you to take note of, how your energy field changes in color and texture as you draw it in closer to your body. I want you to continue to do that and release these things that are in its radius until it's maybe a few inches off the body. Now, it happens often that we lose track of how far we extend ourselves. So if you start to feel yourself drained, I want you to do a self-check and pull that energy back in. And also, just, I don't know, however you can maintain this. It's going to take a while to maintain the self-check on that. So as you're doing that, you actually might start to feel a little caffeinated. I'm not going to lie. So you might feel a little hyper. There we go. That's a good word. I want you to keep your energy separate from others and stop feeding into whatever the opposing energy is. We have the integrity here and the twin flame and the earth angel and the solar plexus. The reason being, you don't know what every motive of every energy out there is. Even though you have a hunch, hey, that feels toxic, something's wrong with this, I don't want to entertain it. There's still some unknowns in those radiuses that we're going to have to learn. And also, you being the sensitive, amazing individual that you are very reactive soulfully to any sort of stressful or toxic environment, food, drink, chemical, or personal relationship connection. So stay away from those. And I'm not telling you to stop taking your meds, follow your prescriptions. I'm not saying anything like that. But this is talking about you being the hypersensitive, energetic individual you are. You cannot afford to keep things that are toxic around you. You will emotionally, mentally, spiritually pay the price on it. So this is where the cutting the cords comes in. But also, as you're doing that, acknowledge that your energy level is going up, and that's exactly where it should be. And you getting on that level is going to connect you to other things that are on that level. And also, the person who's coming in and the people who are at this level in your life, it's all connecting, and it's actually here to be, I guess, the experience of that level, that kind. So does that make sense, or did I lose you? Because I feel like I almost even lost myself in that. Whatever you are elevating to, you will connect with and open the channels from. And now this is involving the person who's coming in to apologize, or people who are in your soul tribe, but also things that are on that energetic wavelength, which is super freaking cool. Because if you think about it, okay, so I got a notification about one of those spam accounts. It's been happening as I'm recording. I'm like trying not to focus on it. So, okay. What you are elevating up to, you are attracting in. So you might actually have some really cool new doors opening up, which means you got to close some other doors. So in doing that, ooh, it's finicky. In closing those old doors, what do you have to look forward to? A new journey. Now, it seems like you're being completely impulsive and naive and falling flat on your face. Can I just tell you that you're not? No, you're not. And then what? You're going to take your sweet time. You are not going to be led to be swept off your feet. You're keeping all your faculties in check. You're not going to be fighting or being forced to stand up for anything. You just are. You just exist, and it's kind of like this euphoric feeling. All right, so wait, what the hecking heck is that pessimism about? And I'm seeing you. So the Sun card in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. You are going to have some tiffies who are going to want to come in and berate you on this, who are going to want to be part of your circle. It's like you're the bouncer of that energetic door. So in leading that, you have to let these people know that they don't have access to you. You don't have the strength to carry their crap anymore, and they're feeling that like you wouldn't believe. You might have some personal confrontations with family, friends, or even ex-lovers. But you're leveling up, and these people energetically feel it, and they don't want to lose you. That sucks. So this is going to be a confrontation. I want you to not run to overindulgence from those stressors. Use your resources to confide in, and also stay disciplined, stay structured. This is a really important time for you to have structure. Confide into those who are on your wavelength, and it's not a point of escapism. All right, you, final card for this. Got the Queen of Wands. Keep your outlook looking forward. You are, Wheel of Fortune. Keep your outlook looking forward. You are absolutely worthy. You're disciplined. You're absolutely creative. You're protected. You're so incredibly in your element. I feel like this is, I know this is going to sound stupid, they used you that you have been in a long time. Don't let that freak you out. Whole new doors are opening up, and you're letting go of all those confrontational people who just want to suck the energy out of you. All right, if you have questions about booking a private session, again, go to the email address provided in the description, or find me on the social platforms at Raising Sevak, so at the @ RAISINGSEVAK. No spaces, no underscores, no punctuations, no numbers in place. All right, if you have questions about what services I provide, pricing, sales, availability, time zones, let's work it out. Go to the email address or the social platforms that I just told you about, and let's connect. And I do look forward to connecting with you. And until next time, stay safe, have fun, and know that you are greatly loved and appreciated. Bye for now. All right, so it looks like you are, first off, really ready for what seems to be, I want to call it a level of greatness. I want to call this a hustle. I want to call this success. I do feel like it's a level of success. And I do feel like this is about finances and materialism. I do. So what I'm seeing in here is ready to come out of this lack or this scarcity, ready to come out of feeling like nothing is ever going to work out for you, or work out nothing's ever going to go your way. That's what you're getting over. This has been long standing in your life. This might be one of those things where everybody dogs down success and dogs down, I guess the rich is never being for them. I see that you are completely changing that paradigm. I see you working your butt off. I see you really expanding on your talent. I do feel like you're incredibly talented. Your gift, I feel like this is completely honest. I think that it's in alignment with you. I think that as you do this more, the healing with your self-image is going. I do feel like you're leveling up. You can count on some crazy opportunities opening up that are really going to give you an opportunity to leave, again, the old paradigm behind, the old mindset behind, the old way of living behind for you. This is the start of a new journey and a new version of yourself. And I see that I know that this sounds so cheesy and campy, but it's like you've been chosen. I flipping love that. I can't even tell you how much I love that. So we have protection, we have vocalizing, communicating this, and we have stability, sense, and security that is pretty much being gifted to you. You have done so much incredible work. And I know that you don't want to keep trucking on like this, but it's so important that you do keep trucking on with this. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of expenses that are coming into play, but I want you to actually open up this cash flow mentality. So the more that you invest, the more that you get. Now, I'm not telling you to be irresponsible or do anything illegal, so keep that in check. But your whole life, as far as leveling up, is about to take place. So flippin' awesome. It's happening fast. So it feels like maybe life has been kicking your ass. Sorry to say that, and I don't want to just put it like that. Life has been hard on you for quite some time. Maybe it's been stomping you into the ground. Maybe you lost everything. Maybe you are completely in that very low void. However, the case, I see something developing in your life that is going to get you over all of that karma, all of that pain. I see you really learning how to believe in yourself. I see you really doing the hard work to climb out of your personal hell. It does, it feels like a personal hell. You're doing the work to climb out of it. I know that you're afraid of the future and what this is going to have in store for you. I know that you're afraid of falling on your face again. You are being taught how to be a fighter. And I know how much more fight can you have in yourself. Baby, this is the school of hard knocks. This is absolutely the school of hard knocks. And you are the straight A student on that one. I know that things have beaten you down and that you just wanted to stay down, but guess what? Even in staying down, you never stop moving. So I see that everything, that rock bottom, that pain, that agony, that anguish, that where you thought there wouldn't be a tomorrow at times, that's starting to let up. And now you're starting to see, first off, how incredibly perseverant and strong you are, how you will always come out on top, how you will always carry a admirable reputation through everything that you have been through, and just the fact that you are still here, absolutely outstanding. And then this is seeing every single lesson and everything that you didn't think that you would survive, that you did survive. What did that teach you? So this, you got a story. If you could write your autobiography right now, I would love for you to do that, because that is something that I would read. So I see that you're not going to let yourself be held back by anything anymore. You've basically been made fearless. Yeah. So here, when you come out of fight and flight, you start dealing with the anxiety of it. The anxiety is causing a tower moment. You better believe you're cutting some people away. You have your choice of anywhere that you can go. You survived, and now things are going to get better. You're going to stand up for yourself. You're going to defend yourself. There's going to be wishes fulfillment. You're going to leave the party which you feel is not yours. You are not going to stay in a place where you do not belong. You are a total boss. You're going to absolutely dedicate this life to building up. I'm proud of you. Hey, you're probably going through an awakening. Awesome. Yeah, we seem to be doing that a lot recently, but it's a thing and it's happening, and well, yeah, enjoy the roller coaster. What I'm seeing here is this I think has been a reoccurring theme in your life. I feel like you had this when you were younger, periodically at different points in your life. However, people didn't quite understand it now, did they? This is what I'm looking at. So when they don't understand it, they automatically start to fear it. Rightfully so. We're not afraid of the dark. We're afraid of what's in the dark. We're afraid of what we can't see. It's just a natural instinct. Sooner or later, we'll learn to not be afraid, but learn to understand with a certain amount of a guard there. So the sacral chakra is, in your awakening, I do feel like you are picking up on some crazy awesome messages. I think that you are getting divine messages through spirit, but also I want you to start to really build on that with yourself. I want you to build on not judging the message that's coming through. I want you to write down the message and sit with it, see how you feel about it. And don't let yourself duck out of doing this. So this is saying that in building this, you are going to become even more sensitive. I know it's probably shocking for you, but you have to know who you are and what your integrity is at a base, and not let people talk you down, talk you out of this like they did in your probably more formative years. You are somebody who's incredibly sensitive to criticism and toxicity from other people, which I do feel you might experience this as you are going through your awakening, but you need to work on your energetic shield and dissolve those cords to energies that are toxic and that are not conducive, I guess, with your power, your powerfulness, your spiritual insight. Also, the base chakra is only talk in affirmations that are of yourself. Don't talk in negatives. And, well, I was just doing that. Talk about positive affirmations about yourself. I am, and what follows after it is the most potent thing that you can say. It affirms exactly who you are. So this, you are going to actually be developing this. It's going to be incredibly large. I see your channel widening. And also pay attention to the random messages that you're getting. You may not know who it's for, but the more that you give the message without judging it, you will become a stronger medium. So if you found your way across this message, this is kind of a unique message. I don't think I've given this one, if not ever. Probably haven't given this message in a while, but if you found your way across this, chances are you're looking actually getting more into some sort of sustainable living or green living, something that's here to help Mother Nature. I don't know if you were getting into the concept of renewable energy, what to invest in that. Maybe you were being guided to I don't know. It seems like homesteading, green sustainability might be a thing that you would want to consider adding more into this in your life and erasing some of your carbon footprint. And trust me, I'm not a person who gets lost in woozy like that, but this is saying starting to pull back on what seems to be your, I guess, this overflow in your life. I know how weird this sounds, but I'm telling you that this is talking about getting back in with Mother Nature, getting back into the circle of life, staying away from things that are highly toxic. And I feel like this may have been an interest of yours for a while, and now you're seeing an opportunity to do this. I really, really love this. Actually, I really appreciate the green living concept, and I think that it's something that's totally doable. But I see that this is something that you would really thrive in. I see a real authentic element of you that's coming out, and I see that you need to ground yourself outside. I really see that you need to ground yourself. It's like a fresh start. You may have been oversaturated with technology recently. I don't know if you're having headaches. I don't know if you're having migraines, headaches, migraines, they're actually really different. Never mind, they're very different, headaches and migraines. Maybe you're experiencing some sort of an addiction to technology. So this is kind of pushing you to go outside if you're in a safe environment. Make sure you dress for the weather and go get some grounding done and get more, I suppose, green living into your daily way of being. I think that that's flipping great. I think that you'll run along with this very smoothly. I actually think that this might be just a new way of you being. I see a lot of fulfillment coming out of this with you, but you're gonna need a lot of motivation because it is gonna be a lot of hard work. So I want you to check out your resources, check your local community, and see how you can fit into all of that. You have something special that you add to it, so focus on that. I know that you want to run away. The point is not to run away. Healing and running away are two very different things, which I want you to really think about and consider right now. I do feel like you've been under a lot of stress recently, whether it's situational, financial, emotional, relationship-wise. You've been wanting to just move on, get away from this. Now, if it's abusive, toxic, or illegal, stay away from the situation. But this is saying a lot of lessons and triggers are coming up inside of you. I don't feel like this is something that you need to run away from. I see the major stress, and this is something that has not been able to let go of in your life. I do feel like it's not something that you've been able to grow with. I don't think that you've been able to move forward, infusing all of this past trauma into the future. I think that you've done it around it, but now it's time to dissolve this. So this is something that is stemming from years ago in your life, and I feel like this is a long journey ahead of you. You have got to take your time. You're gonna have times where you're gonna wanna completely drop this and run and just be done with it, say that you've done enough work, self-awareness, and just move on through it. You have to emotionally connect to this and start to heal from it. So this is gonna have some, normalcy. It's gonna have some epic highs, which feel kind of manic, and then it feels like you're getting down into low. In those low points, this is where you need to recognize that it's a trigger from the past, and that this is not something that you are going to experience in the future, or that you are currently experiencing on the same level. I do see a projection from that happening right now. So this is talking about you're protected from actually going back into that place. This is going to take consistency and having a plan of action when you're hitting that low point. And obviously, I want you to use your resources, call the numbers, call your friends, call your family, make note of yourself online that you're in a low place and that you need somebody to be there for you. So again, this is going to be a journey. It didn't take you a day to get here, but the level of awareness that you're experiencing is going to really initiate the healing process and moving on from here. You're ready to find balance and have this be restored into your life. But until you start to know what balance feels like, you're going to recreate chaotic situations only by familiarity in your life. So please give yourself some grace in that one. It's going to be a process. I know that this is going to be worth it. And I know how stressful this has been. Again, please reach out to people when you need help. All right, so this looks like it's gearing towards your relationship. Again, if your relationship is toxic, abusive, or illegal, I'm not, forget what the cards say and get away from it. But what I'm seeing here is a commitment in the relationship. This might involve marriage. This might involve just a new level of intimacy, but you guys have a lot of hope for your future. You guys have been moving forward amazing, but now it seems like you guys are hitting a slump. Like there hasn't been progress, there hasn't been any more movement forward, and what the heck is going on? So this, it looks like you guys are at a checkpoint. How fun is that? So a checkpoint is usually the test that the teacher gives you in this situation. So you and your partner, while you guys are in a committed relationship, you guys are being tested right now. Test with past traumas and insecurities. This is coming to the surface right now for you to check before you can take the next step forward, which I do see you guys taking the next step forward on this. Again, for some of you, This might be marriage for some of you. This might be moving in. Some of you, it might be just a solidified commitment. But whatever the case is, I see you guys moving on to the next step together. I see the grounding that's happening. I see the care and compassion. I see the strength between you guys. I see that you guys are two peas in a pod, or however many people are involved in this relationship. Again, not judging anybody. So you guys are on a new chapter. I see fulfillment coming in. I want to get a little bit more on this, and it's gearing towards the Three of Cups. So tell me more about the Three of Cups. This is absolutely, without question, a gift from Spirit, and I love it. This keeps coming up. So let's see. You're going into a whole new circus with this person. So I think that just as you get into the brink of this, there is a sense of being forced into isolation and loneliness. And it feels like you haven't done the preparedness for this. You're not ready. You're going to fail. No, you're not going to have to work as hard, which is why you feel like a failure in this test. It's not a failure. You're facing all of these issues, emotional issues that have either abandoned you, hurt you, or sacrificed you in the past. And the thing is, you're so used to going to war, you don't realize that there's no battle. This is easier said than done, and it's actually easier than what's being made out to be. So this, I see absolutely cutting to the quick on here. Once you realize what's going on, I see you guys holding hands, walking forward. So this, you guys are hitting a restart. I flipping love this. I do feel like love is in the air here. I see commitment solidifying. Congratulations. I love love. I love all the ways it expresses itself. But again, toxic, illegal, or abusive, get away from it.